Sometimes you just get comfortable in your gifts and you don't share. You're really doing yourself and other people a disservice when you don't share your gifts, because God uses people in your life to help you excel. And if you don't do your job, the next person isn't going to be able to fulfill their purpose because you didn't do your job.
Look at her.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Do people still say that anymore, or they just skip past that? I don't know. Well, today is an exciting day. I don't know why I've been so nervous about this for weeks. I feel like I'm actually supposed to do this, and this is a part of my purpose and my destiny, the way I've been so nervous about it. I don't know why I'm so nervous about it, but let me just get to the point. Basically, you guys have known me for sharing my journey for the past 4 years on my aesthetic journey, and you guys really warm my heart and really make me smile from the comments that you leave me, like videos that are 4 years old. You guys are like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I found you. You've been so helpful on my journey, like you're a breath of fresh air. And you guys make me so happy, because it's crazy how the most love that I've ever gotten verbally, like spoken out, or I guess typed out, because you guys leave me a comment, it comes from people I don't know. I mean, obviously we're family, you guys subscribe to me, I love y'all, but like, you get what I mean. Like, I've never met you guys before, and you guys see my value and you admire what I have. And honestly, I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful that you guys see my worth. It means a lot to me. You know, sometimes when you're talented at something, you don't really see it. You know, it's just regular for you. And that leads me into what I'm saying. Teaching about entrepreneurship, especially to like friends or like other people in the industry, like minus out YouTube, because I feel like what I share on here is kind of what I learned over time. Since I've been doing entrepreneurship for almost a decade, because you guys know I started out being a makeup artist and doing makeup. I was doing freelance, so I basically had my own business. Going to people and doing their wedding and things like that. So that was entrepreneurship. So I've been in the game for 8 years. That's like almost a decade, almost 10 years of being an entrepreneur. Granted, having a brick and mortar, having an aesthetic business is completely different, but the principles are still the same. And I didn't realize, I mean, I feel like I kind of knew, but I didn't realize how good I am at business. Like, it's so natural to me. Sometimes people just come to me and they talk about their business, or you know, they're complaining and they just need strategy, and I just say something and they're like quiet and they're like, wow, you know what, okay, and then they implement what I say, and then like they do so well. And I just naturally share and give my knowledge from my perspective, because I don't know, it's just a conversation and I don't mind helping someone. And to me, I just see it as advice. Kind of what I do here on YouTube. I share my advice, my wisdom, and all of that. But I had to accept, like, girl, you're good at business. Like, naturally great when it comes to business. Like, strategy, like marketing, all of that. I'm really good at that. And sometimes we sleep on our own talents. Like, just like when I was doing makeup, everyone was telling me how good I am and how I should start doing it on others. But I'm just like, it's just, you know, it's no big deal. Like, I just like doing makeup on myself. And then I did it, and then it blew up. And then same thing with the aesthetic industry. I believe it was God talking through people, but someone said, you know what, you should go in the aesthetics industry. And I'm like, what's that? I don't know. And then I dove into it, and boom, like, it's exploding. And I'm helping so many people. Granted, I know this is the purpose for my life that God gave me, but he gave it to me because he gave me the gift, and I'm gifted in it, if that makes sense. And what I've learned on this journey is I'm so good with business advice. And yes, I've gained that through my own knowledge over time. And I feel like a portion of it is also gifted to me, and I just do a lot of learning through podcasts and books. And all that to say, is I'm just really good at business, and I actually love to teach. You know, it's so funny because you always end up being what you said you never wanted to do. So when I was younger, I was like, I would never want to be a teacher. But I think that was more in the school mindset because I didn't want to wake up early and go to school. So being a teacher in this aspect is a little bit different because I'm not going to school. I hope, I don't know. God's plans, I don't know. But I'm not going to school and having to wake up early at like 5 a.m. to get ready for school. But it's so funny that I always said I didn't want to be a teacher. And now I'm realizing I am one. Like, granted, I didn't have anything established besides my YouTube channel and sharing with you guys and sharing like with my other business owner friends, but I'm really good at this. And all that to say is I feel like God has been pushing me to dive into this new lane, which is mentorship and teaching. And I have been ignoring it for like the past 3 years. Like, I actually got a word like 3 years ago about like having a school and like teaching. And I was just like, huh? Like, it just didn't apply to me at that time because I had just started my salon suite, like opening up for the first time. So it didn't resonate. But sometimes God, not sometimes, a lot of times He gives you words in advance. And I just always had it in the back of my head, but like I just didn't know where to start or where to act on it. And I think that's why I'm so nervous today. I mean, the more I'm speaking to you, I'm getting more comfortable with it. But I don't know, I just been running away from it for so long. You know why? I don't even know if this is like, am I talking to myself right now or am I talking to you guys? I think I've been running away from it because I feel like sometimes you doubt your gifts, running away from it because I never thought I was good enough. And I've already shared with you guys, you know, having imposter syndrome. And I feel like a lot of people feel imposter syndrome with their gifts. Like, you never feel you're good enough or you're qualified to do something. So I feel like I've been running away for so long because I never felt qualified, because I would always compare myself. I'm like, well, who am I to teach? Because I'm only right here and other people are all the way over here. And I just feel like I didn't learn as much as I needed to learn yet before I'm able to share with others. But as I've seen my growth, and just from you guys even commenting and saying how helpful I am, I feel like it doesn't matter at what point you are. You always have knowledge for someone else because we all are always in different stages. I hope that makes sense. So I don't know what I was looking for. I felt like I had to hit 100K a year, you know, to be able to teach. I needed to do this. I needed to do that to be able to teach. And I've hit all of those goals already. I only mentioned one, but I've hit all of that. And like, you still have that imposter syndrome feeling. But not only with your guys' comments, just me talking to other service providers on a day-to-day and just spewing out knowledge and seeing how it transforms their business or their mindset. I'm like, yeah, I need to stop ignoring my gift and just treating it as regular. I can be using these gifts to help you and others, you know, succeed in their purpose and in their business. And I already have, just with the few videos that I have. And the beautiful part about starting now is like, a lot of my information I started 4 years ago when I started my aesthetic practice. So granted, that information is still good and it's still valid. I have grown so much and learned so much in the past 4 years. Like, I'm so much wiser. I'm so much more knowledgeable. I have joined so many mentorships. I've taken so many courses. I have just learned so much. And I just feel like I don't want to say my information that I have on my YouTube is outdated. Like I told you guys, even with having a brick and mortar, my mindset has changed a lot in business. Like, I've really grown up and I've also matured because I was young 4 years ago. How old am I? About to be 27, 7 minus 4. I started when I was 23. So I just matured a lot business-wise and just like physically. So I feel like I have so much more new knowledge to share with you. And this time I want to make it more personal so you can ask more questions and I can just help you be more successful rather than a quick video that you see on my YouTube channel. So all that to say, I'm starting my mentorship program. I've already created a library full of resources for you on just different topics like how to open your aesthetic practice. I made a checklist on everything you need to get started in your aesthetic practice. Even if you don't want to be an esthetician, there's a guide on everything you need to start your business. There's one on how to triple or quadruple your income selling retail. Like, I really get into the nitty gritties, and those are just ebooks. So those are like specific ones, but I'm sure it'll be helpful to some of you guys on here. If you don't need those ones and you just want to go straight one-on-one with me and you want to ask me anything and just tell me your goals and I can help you get to your goals, you can book a one-on-one call with me and I will mentor you there. And you guys already know me. I keep it real, raw, and uncut. So I will give you all that you need to be successful in your journey. And also I'm going to do a group mentorship starting in September. So I love group mentorships from my own experience as well, because not only will you learn from me teaching the mentorship, but you also get to learn from others and you get to network with the other people in the mentorship. And one thing I learned about business and just life is it's not about what you know, it's about who you know, and your net worth is in your network. So definitely don't sleep on group mentorships. But all that to say is I have been running from something that I know that I'm good at. But like I said, sometimes you just get comfortable in your gifts and you don't share. You're really doing yourself and other people a disservice when you don't share your gifts, because God uses people in your life to help you excel. And if you don't do your job, the next person isn't going to be able to fulfill their purpose because you didn't do your job. So I really had to let that sit with me and resonate me. Life is not all about you. God has used every single one of us to help others to succeed. We all are a part of everyone else's purpose that we meet, because there's a lot of people we'll never know, but God uses you and other people for his whole purpose and his whole plan. So I'm done running. I'm done running from what I'm supposed to be doing, and what I'm supposed to be doing is mentorship and teaching you guys how to be successful, because I've only been in business aesthetic wise, skincare wise for 4 years, and I'm doing numbers. And I know I don't post much on here and you guys don't really know too much about my business on here, just kind of like the real rawness of it all. But I really want you guys to go to my Instagram, Impeccable Beats and Spa, and just see what I'm doing over there. I am really creating a lane, help people of color specifically to get the skin results that they look for. I treat all skin types and all skin tones, but I feel like I'm really succeeding because I'm doing something different and I'm really helping others. That is my niche, is helping others get to the skin goals that they've never been able to achieve or they thought was impossible. Thanks for hearing my little vent, my little rant, my little introduction. This is really real and raw. This was like a heart to heart. But yes, check out the description for the resources that I've created. Don't sleep on it. You guys know I give you the gems. So check it out. If anything there seems useful to you, definitely download it and then book a one-on-one mentorship call with me if you want some more one-on-one guidance. And the name of my mentorship in my school is called Tizzy Essential Academy. Definitely tap in, and I'll see y'all on the other side.
Catch me out on Ocean Drive with her. Ay, catch me in the whip, ride with her. Hey, sipping something, bumping big, hypnotized with her.